Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Motors Toyota in Madison, Wisconsin. Here's our very first 2021 Toyota Corolla Hatchback XSE Edition. SuperSonic red is the color on this one, and you can see it has the two-tone black package and the Blackout package with that terrific rear spoiler. So I'm going to dive in. We'll take a look at the exterior, show you all the great features on the XSE, and then we'll head inside and I'll point out the interior features. Let's get started. Okay, starting up front, LED. Everybody wants LEDs, and that's what this has. LED driving lights, LED directionals, LED J-curve lighting, nice aggressive front end. And then the XSE has LED fog lights. Also, we have piano black trim inside and outside, and then the XSE has this brushed aluminum trim piece going around here with kind of that honeycomb or that beehive look to the grille. Super nice aggressive look on the front of this car. We also have piano black trim here and a huge Toyota badging. Now the color on this one, SuperSonic red, that's an extra charge color, $425. Great color for this car for sure. Heading down the side of the car, the wheel and tire package on here. Nice aluminum wheel with a painted gunmetal gray insert, brushed aluminum style here, Toyota emblem with the chrome lug nuts. Looks pretty nice. A low profile tire. These are 225/40 are 18-inch alloy wheels and tires. Four-wheel disc brakes with the anti-lock brake system. This car is safe and will stop on a dime. There's a quick look at the side profile. Hatchback style across the back. Taking a look up front here on your front mirrors. This is the black paint finish, which has a metallic finish on the inside, so you get that black with that sparkling in it. You can see it runs all the way up here as well, and then up to the roof line as well. So this is not just a gloss black, it's a metallic black finish. The mirrors do have your indicators right here, and then they also fold in if you've got a tight parking spot, and they also break away, so if somebody comes by and clips it with a shopping cart, it's not going to break it off. Blind spot monitoring in the mirrors, and then these mirrors are heated outside mirrors. Also airfoils here on the mirrors and right here on the side of the car, and that's designed to give you less wind noise, better or less wind resistance. Colored to match door handles with the smart keyless system. We do have lower rocker panels. This is that matte black finish. It's very durable. Hopefully it'll protect the car against dents and dings from stone chips and that type of thing. Really nice aggressive look with a low profile because of those low profile tires. All right, so swinging around to the back, take a quick look at some of the features here. As I said, the black roof, and then you get a black shark fin antenna, and then part of the black package is this huge spoiler up on the top. Third brake light here, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper. The glass does not open, it's stationary. This one does have the black package, so you've got black badging here on the Toyota badge. You get black badging for the XSE and the Corolla. There's a backup camera right under here, and then you do have the threshold protection right here for the rear of the bumper. Piano black trim throughout here. And then these are not exhaust, they're just for styling, but this is a chrome surround. It does have a single exhaust system, and I guess you could probably see it if I do this. There's a quick look underneath. So even though from the back it looks like dual exhaust, it is a single exhaust system. Let's go ahead and jump inside. We'll take a look in the driver's seat and see what we can find. Okay, behind the wheel on the XSE, the steering wheel is a leather wrap steering wheel. It's padded, very comfortable, smaller in diameter, gives you kind of a sporty feel to it. On the left-hand side, we've got our controls for the information center, which is up in the cluster up in here. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Controls for your sound system, your Bluetooth connectivity, smartphone, all of that on the left-hand side. Toyota badging, brushed aluminum trim through here, and then over on this side here we've got switches on, off, and adjustments for our lane departure, sensitivity settings for our dynamic radar cruise control settings are here, and then these are some controls for the sound system, change the stations, change the mode, and what have you. On this side of the steering wheel, we've got the controls for your front washer and the front wiper on the deck. And then over on this side here, we've got our headlight controls. And then this is where we turn on and off the fog lights as well. Now, the instrumentation cluster on the XSE is unique compared to the other models. So we'll go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like. Pretty cool. So I have, this one is a 6-speed manual, so I've got to put the clutch in, but I do have push button start. So in order to start, I need my foot on the clutch and on the brake, and then I just go ahead and push the button, hold it for a second, and there we go. So there's your cluster, and then here's your center stack. Okay. Turning our attention back to the instrumentation, notice this is an electronic instrumentation with mechanical needles. So the needles or the dials here, those are all mechanical, but everything else is kind of a blue on red on black on white, so super colorful. But your tachometers here on the left, and then your fuel gauge and your temperature gauge, those are all electronic. And then this section right in the middle here, this is actually a computer screen or an LCD screen, and that's where you'll find your speedometer, your fuel economy, your outside temperature, tachometer, all of that's going to be right in there. It's a really great looking instrumentation, which you can only get that on the XSE edition for the hatchback. And we'll move over and take a quick look at our center stack. Let's go ahead and sync that together. So our sound system is basically a tablet, if you will. So you can physically touch it to be able to move through all the features. And this does not have navigation. It is part of an app package that you can get, but it doesn't have it as standard. And then they're using that piano black trim all the way around, more of that brushed aluminum trim. A real nice upscale feel to the inside of this with all the black trim and the chrome trim and what have you. Your heating and air conditioning, nice thing is it is dual heating and air conditioning with automatic temperature control. On the SE, it's only on the driver's side. XSE, you get both sides, and you can sync them up. So let's say this one over here is at 75 or 78 degrees, and you want them both to be at 70. You just tap here, and it automatically syncs them together. Notice we have more of that white contrast stitching on the dashboard, which, by the way, is padded, in case you bounce your head off the dash, I guess. Way down here, let me get this shifter out of the way. So way down underneath, there's a storage compartment, but on the XSE, you do get heated seats for front driver, front passenger, and that's where those switches are. And then looking down the center console, notice we have more of the Softech fabric lining here with that white contrast stitching. They really paid attention to the little things and the little details on the Corolla hatchback. So we've got our manual transmission setting here, traction control on and off. As I mentioned, this is a 6-speed manual transmission, which is a lot of fun to drive for sure. Then you've got your parking brake right here, and your brake holds, so when you're on a hill, if you just want to hold the car in place, you can just push down on that to hold it. And then down here, dual cup holders, so 2 cup holders. Of course, the smart keyless entry system, more of that piano black finish. It really does feel upscale with the fabrics and the trim that they used on the inside of here. Let's take a look at our armrest. So it's a really small armrest, and it doesn't slide or anything. Underneath the armrest are some USB. This is a 12 volt, and then you've got a 2.1 amp USB spot right there, but that probably won't hold a lot in the center armrest, but a little bit, I suppose. Take a look at our glove box. Nice size glove box that does come with the owner's manual, and then tucked up way up under here, you can just barely see it, there's a USB port here, so if you need to charge your phone right there, you can do that. Just plug in and off you go. Taking a look over on the passenger side, we do have a passenger assist grip right here. Lighted vanity mirrors on both driver visors, and then visor extensions as well. Our rear view mirror is just your standard mechanical day-night mirror. No garage door openers built into that. And then up here we have our overhead lighting, and right here we have our safety connect switch. There is no place to put your sunglasses up here like you find on some of our other Toyotas. Guess you can't have everything. So that's a quick look at the driver's compartment. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat and see what we can find. All right, jumping into the back seat, just stop on the door here real quick. Again, with the piano black trim, the brushed aluminum, contrast stitching, and there is a speaker down in the door, and there's a bottle holder right here on the door as well. Moving into the back seat itself, we've got the combination soft tech fabric and the cloth fabric seats in the back. Notice I have that seat folded down over there because you have 60/40 fold down seats, and you can drop those down right here real quick and easy, or you can do it from the trunk. Let's jump in the seat here and see what we can find in the back seat. So here in the back seat there are map pockets on both seats, small storage cubby here, but there's no USB charging ports in the back seat. I think that's kind of a miss. Toyota could have did that. May be able to get it done through the service department. Just ask them, they'll tell you. Passenger assist grip, dry cleaning hook, overhead dome light, and you can see I've got 60% folded down right now, which I can reach into the trunk if I need to. But if you need to sit 2 adults in the back, pop that up. It's pretty tight back here for 3 full-size adults. Not bad for small kids, but I think 4 adults and maybe 1 child's probably the max. There's an armrest right here that folds down, and then in the armrest are cup holders. So not a lot going on back here unusual, but it really is more of a coupe, 4-door coupe, if you will. Here's a quick look from the back seat up at your driver's compartment. Okay, jumping into the trunk. First off, it is a hatchback, so it pops up nice and wide up out of the way. It's got a great big opening here, easy to get big items in. The hatch is not power. Handles are right here to go ahead to drop that down. Once you have it open though, we do have a cargo cover right here, small package shelf. I wouldn't put too much weight on there, but if you need to throw something up on the back of there, you can. This is removable, and basically you just give it a tug it up out of there, and then you can take it out. You can lay it down or stow it in your garage. Just going to set it aside for now. So there's your trunk with the seats folded up in the up position. Those seats can be dropped down. You can push here, give it a push, boom, it goes. Same thing on this side here, give it a push. Now notice you've got to have that seat all the way forward in order to get it to come down. I kind of like to see those headrests drop down all by themselves. But once the seats are down, there's quite a bit of space back there. You could probably throw an air mattress in and do an overnighter if you needed to. Now this one does have the full-size spare tire. They have an option for no full-size spare tire where you get the kit to inflate your tire. On this car, I might recommend the kit because the full-size spare tire takes up a bunch of room. I don't know if you can see this, but it does. If I pull this up like so, there's a hook on here. It's designed to latch up on the top right there so I can change my tire. There's that full-size spare tire. With the tire in there, though, there is some room here. So if you need to put emergency equipment, jumper cables, maybe a blanket, first aid kit, that type of thing, there's plenty of room for that. And then your tools are stowed in this styrofoam packing on the side so they don't rattle around. And there is storage down here. Now, I did a video on an SE that had the removal kit, the inflator kit, and it probably gives you another 6 inches of height in the back. And because this is a small car already, I might recommend that route. But if you feel like you have to have a full-size spare tire because you're prone to flat tires, then you probably just go with the standard setup. So that's a quick look at the trunk and the hatchback. Okay, diving under the hood of the SE, this is the Toyota 2-liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine, 16 valves, produces a 168 horsepower, which is a pretty good amount of power out of a small engine like this. 31 miles per gallon combined city and highway. It's a CVT automatic transmission. So your engine, your transmission, your drivetrain is covered by a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. You also get Toyota Care, which covers your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, your tire rotations. Any of the recommended basic maintenance is covered for 2 years, 25,000 miles, no deductible. And then the vehicle itself, well, it has a 3-year, 36,000-mile limited warranty, also sometimes called a bumper-to-bumper warranty. So a nice warranty package on a high-quality car. That Toyota Care will save you money in the first couple months right away. You don't even have to pay for your basic maintenance for 2 years, 25,000 miles. Okay, there you go. That's the 2021 Toyota Corolla XSE Hatchback SuperSonic Red with the black two-tone paint. Hey, if you liked the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. This is Tony at Smart Toyota. Have a great day.